Yebo Yeshkumnandilapa, it's your boy Umalume Uzui, and we are back again with the lovely Cass, and together we are the Moyo.
Birds of the same feather.
Okay, let's go.
Anyway, first things first. If you have been liking, sharing, and subscribing, we want to say thank you. And if you're seeing our video for the very first time, please click that little subscribe button for us. And if you're enjoying our videos, please do share them on your socials if you can. Whenever you see like our little post, just helps us go a long way. But we are grateful for the growth that we are currently experiencing and seeing, and also just the feedback as well. What's today's video about, babes?
It's a Q&A. Questions, answers. Yeah. So we've got some questions from different social media platforms people have sent through. And that's what we'll be reading for you today and answering some questions. Hopefully we do our best to answer them. So let's start.
Am I starting?
Mm-hmm.
What's your social security bank number? I don't think Zimbabwe even has a social security bank, or maybe I don't even know. I'm joking, it's not a question. That's how you know I watch too many movies.
He's trying to rob me.
Anyway, the first question was, why don't you go for your own kind? So why don't I go for a woman that looks like me, with, I'm assuming, skin tone like me? And then why does she go for people with skin tone and hair like hers? Yeah.
You answer. Tell
well,
us.
for me, I like what I like, man. I like what I like. You know what I'm saying? Nah, just a little bit of milk in my coffee. Now, on a more serious note, I have been asked this question. Well, I haven't been asked this question like this before, but I've had conversations around this type of question or topic. But an honest answer is, I think, was just the right person at the right time, if that makes sense. I don't like a specific type of people, and that I'm keeping it like 100. Or these days the kids say I'm keeping it $1.
Oh, so I came by surprise and you're like, oh.
Yeah, and I wasn't like, oh, flip, there's a golfer, hey, maybe I should. Like, I genuinely, that's not my intention with people or with the other gender. Or even like with friendships. Like, sometimes you just have to meet people where they're at, and as I said, sometimes they're good people, and that's it. And with this situation, there was just less drama, no drama from past experiences, I guess. I mean, it had its own drama, but it was completely different, and I survived and I made it this far. Why do you like, or why didn't you go for your own kind?
We don't discriminate.
Love doesn't discriminate between us.
No, it's quite... Anyway, for me, I've actually dated my own kind, and guys, nothing really good came out of there. The focus wasn't really on me, and I think it was, we have this it's a stereotype thing where it's like colored people like drunkards. They drink, they smoke, they don't work, they like all over the show. But honestly, genuinely, you get some coloreds that have grown up in good households and are legit proper and very genuine and they work hard to get where they need to go. I don't know, not to say that I wouldn't have gone for my own type, but yeah, it's less drama. No, colored people are really, some of them are very dramatic, but when, as they say, once you go black, you never go back.
I mean, what can I say?
Oh my god!
I'm saying, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then with our more African men, they come with tradition. And I think with tradition comes respect. And at that aspect to say, when you come into any household, especially culturally or whatever, there's some respect that is given, and already it's been instilled in them. And even when it comes to like some of them, it's the same category as like, you can't pinpoint, but generally Ndebeles and Shonas come with respect, especially when it comes to my mom or whatever, meeting parents or whatever it is. There is culture and respect that has to come with it. And I think apart from that is, I did see that aspect of respect and working hard, and I fell in love with this African man, and God could have given me anything, but he chose to give me my mshanga.
Okay. Well, we are all Africans.
I would have asked for a white person, but he's wrapped outside. Outside he's an African man. Inside, I'm sure he's a mshanga. Can you hear his accent? Yo. It's whiter than mine.
You ain't white, homie.
But anyway.
But
yeah.
Cool.
The next question is mine. When is the heir arriving? Okay.
The Lord knows.
The heir to the throne. I think that's a boy. When is the next boy child? Well, the next child. That's a boy coming.
Well, we don't.
Stay tuned. You will soon hear interesting news on this.
No, and if there was a next child, we wouldn't really know until the child
My
is
ovaries are screaming. Did somebody say something?
Yeah, you see, we will get there when we get there. For now, we are here. You know what I'm saying? We are just present in this moment. But yeah, we can't drop it.
He knows he wants 50 children running around. He's just playing now.
At least the number's gone down from like 100 to 50.
It was 20 the last time.
Oh, was it 20? Oh, my God. Anyway, it sounds like a lot, but anyway, when it does happen. How did he ask you out? Wait, how did he ask you out on your very first hookup?
They hooked me up. Did you hook me up? Did you hook me?
Yeah. When I think of hookup, I just think of like American movies, and yeah. But in terms of how we first linked, I think we spoke about it in the other video, but again, we just spoke on WhatsApp, but we had seen each other, and she said yes, and that's how we went for our first outing. And then if the question is in context of hookup in terms of me actually asking her out,
he was taking too long.
He
was taking too long.
I
haven't said to him, I'm like, bro, honestly, I feel like we've been dating. Like, it's now time for you to say something.
Well,
make it official.
So we don't have the capacity.
But anyway, yeah. So I just I just asked out. She just mentioned that, hey, like, you actually haven't really asked me out.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I was getting there if you kind of let me, like, do my thing.
What were you waiting for?
I was waiting for nothing. I was taking my sweet time.
You're making someone's child wait.
Yeah, next question. How do you guys deal with arguments and challenges as a married couple?
I think this one is very difficult. Two different characters in the same household, and you're learning each other. And with me is I just generally tend to shy away or not want to have conversation, especially when it's heated up, kind of let's say shut. And with him, he's more open. He wants to have the conversation there and then and carry on with life. And I feel like those two characters are constantly in conflict, but when you get to surrender, knowing that you are not the only person in the room and you put yourself in the next person's shoes, I know I tend to run away. And in that running, he says, no, you can't go. And that's what you appreciate, that in spite of that, you're learning. There's correction to say, no, instead of closing in or shutting, let's talk, let's have a conversation. Let's just get it sorted and done with. Because when you leave or when you shut, you're leaving me in a space where I'm questioning myself to say, is it me who was wrong? What did I do? Whatever. That's his side to say. Yeah, I'm constantly questioning myself. But I think once you get to learn, you have to die to self and say, okay, I'm not the only person. You cannot be selfish. You need to communicate. You need to. And sometimes it's hard, especially as an independent woman. You've made decisions. You've come from a house that's very independent. I tell you, it's hard to submit. And that's why God put it in the Bible to say submit. Husbands, love your wives, and wives, submit. Submission is hard, and it's something you have to learn every day. Yeah, what do you think?
That's the most important thing. Communicate. Yeah.
And a reminder, he says that he's the head of the home. And it's something with two heads, what? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, there's only one captain on this boat. You want to do the next question?
A snake with two heads. Disaster.
And then, what is your favorite memory together as a couple?
Honestly, there's a lot of memories. There's like galore. I don't think you can actually pinpoint to say what memories as a couple. But anyway, New Year's Day, usually what happens is you constantly surrounded with people, family, same time. December, it's the same thing, and that's what I was used to. And when New Year's came, it was just my little family. And I say to Zui, I'm like, I am so used to people being around me, it just doesn't feel okay that it's just us. But that's when I got to reflect and say, no, I have my little family. And that was the best thing ever. That way we sat, we played cards, we talked to each other. And that for me was just the best, where I got to reflect and say, I actually am building my own little empire with my family and all my babies. It's amazing.
Babies. Singular. Yeah. For me, favorite memory Yeah, I don't know, man. Every day is my favorite memory. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to off the cuff to think of a favorite memory. But yeah, I get to come home to my favorite memory. So if you're single and you need to decide, oh well, if you're in a relationship, because if you're single, then you have to first find someone and then ask them, and then yeah, that's too long. So wait for your turn. But for those who are in relationships, if you needed that sign, this is it.
What? The sign for what? To get married?
Yeah.
Sure.
So that you can experience what I'm talking.
Pressure.
So you can experience what I'm talking about. Like if they be your favorite memory.
Problem with you is it always combine serious and unseriousness, serious issues with unserious issues.
So anyway, if you loved this Q&A, you loved some of the questions we answered, I don't know if you love them or whatever. If you like the video, just please like it.
Yeah. If you have any more questions, please do ask them.
Yeah.
He's too shy.
I'm not shy. But yeah, anyway, thank you very much. Please continue liking, sharing, subscribing, telling your tunnies. If you can even share it onto the gram, onto your WhatsApp, please do. It helps us, but we've honestly grown a lot faster than we would have thought. I mean, it doesn't seem like a lot, but for us, like, well, yeah, at least for me, I wasn't thinking we would make it to is it 61 subscribers? So that's a lot of people. 61 people is a lot of people. Yeah, including 10 of my other devices that are
Sensational.
but yeah, good people, thank you very much, and we will catch you in the next video. Bye.